Guess what today, class? We're going to be talking about Augustus Caesar and all of his accomplishments throughout life. Augustus Caesar was born on the 23rd of September in 63 BC in Italy. At this point, his name was actually Gaius Octavius. Through his childhood, he was very sick, and this actually affected a lot of things that he did when he was a child, especially when he had to learn something. His mother, thankfully, brought in a lot of tutors to teach him on things that he would be doing later on in life, or his life that awaited him, especially her herself grooming him for his political career. To talk a little bit about how Augustus gained the throne, before he could do that, he was forced to battle the armies of Cleopatra VII and Mark Antony, each of them alone having their own plans to take his throne, especially after Julius Caesar's death. And along being Egypt's first Roman emperor, he kept the country peaceful and prosperous under his rule. To go along with Julius Caesar's death, this happened in Augustus Caesar's late teens when he was in Apollonia, or present-day Albania. Like said before, Mark Antony is becoming a real problem to Rome, and Julius's allies quickly became Augustus's allies, especially against Mark Antony. Once Augustus's troops finally defeated Mark Antony in northern Italy, the future emperor refused an all-out pursuit on Mark Antony, rather preferred an uneasy alliance with his rival. You can see I've included a very rough estimate of where he could have been. One of his immediate effects would be his involvement in the Second Triumvirate, who decided to divide the western provinces of the Roman Empire among themselves into thirds, ultimately creating many types of borders. He also prevented another civil war in Rome occurring, instituted a program to make Rome safe and more beautiful, and he generally ruled the empire with organization and efficiency. Another immediate effect would be how he finished or ended the civil war in his country and then immediately transferred his power to the Senate. One of the long-term effects may be how much Rome had expanded land-wise during his reign over the empire. He also reformed taxes and how it was taken into a more honest version of what it was before, along with a list of many laws that apply to citizens. And last but certainly not least is Pax Romana, peace over his empire for 200 years, 27 BC to 180 AD.